Across the waters they came, driven by desperation, fleeing the horrors of war, the claws of persecution, and the chains of poverty. These are not criminals, these are survivors, heroes of their own stories. Yet in Britain, they face only more danger, more fear, and too often, death. Here, at the gateway to Britain, they find no sanctuary, only a perilous crossing, a border regime forged in cruelty. This is the reality of our immigration system, a system where the Labour government claims to stop the boats, yet only succeeds in stopping lives, stopping hope. Britain, the land of justice, the land of freedom, is becoming a land of death for those who seek refuge. It is not the waters that kill, it is the politics of fear, the politics of division, the politics that Labour perpetuates with every new barrier they raise. But hear this, we will not stand by, we will not be silent. Dina Al Shammari, a life full of dreams, perished in the cold grip of the sea. Her sixth attempt to find safety in Britain, she died in front of her family, suffocated in a nightmare that Labour's policies helped create. And yet her family, like so many others, are forced to try again. What kind of nation are we if we allow this suffering to continue? This is not an accident. This is not inevitable. These deaths are by design, a system built to sacrifice the vulnerable, to let the desperate die at our borders, while politicians wash their hands of the blood. Labour speaks of compassion, but they uphold a system that values some lives more than others, a system built on racism and indifference. But we are not powerless. We are many, and together we can tear down this cruel system of exclusion and fear. We can demand safe passage for all those that seek refuge. We can transform Britain into the haven it claims to be, a nation where humanity triumphs over hatred, where justice outshines cruelty, where every life is valued. Now is the time for courage. Now is the time for action. Let us rise up against this injustice. Let us demand an end to the deaths in the Channel. Let us shout from the rooftops that refugees are welcome here. Let us be the voice of those who have none, because we are the difference between life and death. Britain's greatness lies not in its borders, but in its people. In our strength to stand together, in our refusal to accept this bloodshed in our name. We must fight for Dina. We must fight for every refugee who dreams of safety. We must fight for a future where no human life is deemed illegal. This is our fight. This is our moment. Britain, stand up for refugees, stand up for justice, and together we will change the future.